Those of you that don't know, Katy Perry went into space today.
This was news to me. I did not know about Katy Perry. Tell me more.
Katy Perry went into space today. They shot her up on the Blue Origin rocket, and Blue Origin's by Jeff Bezos. And these things, it's so badly done. Like people are like, Dave, you're going to make a video on this? And I was like, I don't think I can. You just have to watch the actual video. This is a Blue Origin video. I just want to show you. This was from a previous one. This is when they sent Space on another YouTuber's name who went up. And the amount of edits, now I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. The amount of edits are insane. Before it clears the tower, there's like 10, there's 4 edits before that. But watch right here on the nose. Yeah, I just showed it. I'm going to zoom in and show you again. There's a glitch. This isn't a real rocket. Okay, this isn't a real rocket. Let me go back and see the glitch. Watch right here on the nose of the rocket.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
You see it? I'll zoom in, make it a little closer. Oops, where'd I go? We go back. Ready? There it is. So this isn't a real rocket, right? Now, who's filming this? Right, this thing is shooting up into space.
Yeah.
Right, and it's going, and there's people in here. And it's just got this one little nozzle on there. It's got no fins. It's got no wings. It's got no stabilization. It's crazy. So let's look at Katy Perry's launch. This is her launch today. I think it was today or yesterday. And there was all women on here. Just her whole. I don't even know what her crew is, but there was all these women under Jeff Bezos' wife. Where's the smoke trail? Who's filming this? All right. Okay. We'll say a drone is doing a great job here, but this little fire is sending these people up into space. If this was if there was people on here, and some people are like, well, they didn't go to space. They just went up, and came down. There's nobody on here. This little flame is pushing this thing up into space with people on it, right? This would be the scariest ride ever. You'd hear nothing but screaming and vomiting and other things coming, happening to people, right? It would be insane.
I don't like this whole shape that they made either.
Oh, it's worse than that. Like on half the time, the cameraman has a glitch and he makes the thing go up and down it's very strange, right? It's crazy. But do you know what the 0G plane is? When people go on the 0G plane and it makes a parabolic arc and then you can float around, you can spend, I think it's like $5,000 or something. And you get to do this a couple times. So I'm just showing you, this is a 0G plane and these people are going around. So from the entire trip, we have Katy Perry. We get 30 seconds of her floating around with her friends. And if you watch, there's 1 edit, 2 edits, 3 edits.
That's supposed to be people in space?
4 edits, yeah. And the dialogue is 5 edits, right? The 30-second, 6 edits, right? So what this is this is a little studio, 7 edits. In a 0G plane, 8 edits. And they're just clipped it all together, and this is all we get, right? 9 edits in 30 seconds, and this is what they show us.
Of course, the butterfly with their Illuminati symbols.
Oh, it gets worse than that. So this thing now is going to fall back to Earth. They all have to get into their chairs and get in. So they're allowed to move around and play and push off the walls. This thing, what's stopping it from tumbling? Right? It's actually repeating. It repeated. But they always have to tell us who their master is, right? Here's her logo. I'll zoom in on it. Baphomet. Upside down. You flip it over. They do it all the time. Everything they do, they have that all the time. So
That is so bizarre. I thought, astronauts had to go through like training and zero gravity, and could they what is the point? They're going up and coming. Where are they going?
They just went up and they come down, and it's crazy. Look at this. So the other guy was, I forget this guy's name. He's some famous YouTuber. He's the last guy that went up. This is what he's wearing to go up to space.
Yeah.
And this is what a jet pilot, a fighter pilot has to wear when he's just going, when he's going up for 1,300 miles per hour, 45,000 feet. They're going up 350,000 feet at 2,200 miles per hour, and they're just wearing jumpsuits, right? Nobody's really thinking these things through when they come down, and they're like, yeah, but I saw the curve of the Earth. This is Kobe Cotton is his name. Kobe Cotton, CC 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so look, the curve of the Earth, but here's the same camera when he's on the ground, the curve of the ground. It's the same curve. So they're just using a fisheye lens, and people just believe this stuff, right? People are like, you can go see a rocket launch yourself. And yes, sometimes they do launch real rockets, but they're not real rockets. There's never anybody on them, ever. This is what I call the Tupac rocket. It's a complete and total hologram. The amount of thrust coming out of here should obliterate everything here, but this smoke is just kind of lollygagging around. That's lifting up, 30 tons of weight, right? But when it went up, we had a little glitch. Watch right here. Watch the top of the rocket. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and come on. Where is it? There it goes.
Oh.
It disappears. We'll zoom in. Okay. This happens all the time with NASA. So I'm done with space. I mean, the space that we can spend the entire time here for hours going on and on about space, and we really won't get. We won't even.
Dave, but let's talk about that, because why is it important that we talk about space? That is one of their proofs to show this kind of round ball from space. I think that is one of the most important points that we need to settle on. Is there is no image. You've said this before. Most of my audience knows that all of those blue marble images are just that. They're cobbled together. So the fact that no one has ever been there to take a picture immediately, and NASA itself, and I've done several videos where I've got interviewed. I have not interviewed, but I'm playing interviews with the artist, with the graphic artists who say, "Oh yeah, we draw all that."
Yeah. I mean, the 2012, 2013 United States doubled in size, or came half the size a year later, right? Then we have these 9 images. So either 8 of them are fake or all 9 of them are fake. You can't have it both ways. This is one. I want to show you this one real quick, and then we'll get off the images. So this is the 2012 picture of Earth. And so you got the United States here, right? Florida, you're over here, right? United States got huge. Look how much of it, the Earth. This is supposed to be a photograph from NASA, right? So if we take a map of the world and we put that right here, we line it up with the map of the world, all of this other land, all of it has to be on the other side of that ball. Okay. All right. So game over. NASA's lying. Space is fake.
Hello, everyone. I got this information from the Flat Out Truth Resurrection channel, and I wanted to share it with anyone who hasn't seen it because I thought it was pretty funny. This is where you can find the original video on the Blue Origin channel, and the timestamp is there as well. Anyways, we're going to skip ahead to after the capsule supposedly parachuted to the ground with his celebrity still inside. The big mistake was that the women inside prematurely opened the capsule, and the Blue Origin handler rushed over to the door to tell them to close it. Let's watch.
Oh my God! I saw the stars. I saw the curvature of the Earth. What's going to come out of her mouth, but really her heart?
And is that Jeff Bezos out there right by the capsule? Kind of hard to see.
Then about 2 minutes, 45 seconds later, Jeff Bezos goes up to the capsule with a special tool to unlock the capsule. Let's watch again.
Good? Okay, here we go.
Here goes Jeff Bezos to open the hatch.
She didn't really close it again. She didn't really close it again.
As I have said before, if they faked one part of it, then we can rightfully assume they faked all of it. Thanks for watching.